I play a Latin lover. No?
I play a French school teacher.
It's a very different film than I actually thought we were making. It's weird. We're just old ex-husband and ex-wife who, are mad at each other.
We can't give a straight answer to anything.
Yeah.
I love George. I just love him. I love everything about him. I think he's just a first-class human being, and I...
Just wait for it. It's coming.
No,
it's coming.
No.
It's coming.
No.
Now we're really, really good friends, and it's fun to be able to work together. Dancing together.
The dancing was fun.
Yeah, good. Because we actually humiliated all the young actors. We literally humiliated them. They were literally watching us going, "Oh my God!"
It's the quietest any of them have ever been.
Yeah, it was fun. Anytime you can embarrass, young people, do it. Because the company, Working Title, that produced this film, gives a free car to anyone who goes to see the film.
Do you know the trouble you're
Free
causing
car.
right now?
You buy your ticket and then you take it to any car dealership
Just
anywhere
go see
in
it
England.
Because we did our best to make people laugh and have a good time at the movies.
And you get a free car.
And you have to buy your own ticket and buy your own dinner and get in your own car and drive yourself home, hopefully smiling.
It feels incredible to be here for the world premiere in London. I feel so grateful to be able to celebrate our movie here, and I haven't been back in a while, and it's always good to come to London, but especially with our whole cast, it's really nice to be able to celebrate tonight. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. I still am shocked by it. I was coming from the airport and I saw a billboard of Ticket to Paradise, and it's still shocking to me that I am in this movie with them and that they play my parents. So it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. So many things. I think that in terms of my character, she's someone that really puts a lot of expectations on herself and pressure, and takes this trip to Bali and realizes and meets this man named G'day and realizes that maybe she was looking at life maybe the wrong way, or just was able to change her perspective because of him, and she discovers a lot about herself, which I really loved a lot. Being on an island with George Clooney and Julia Roberts, I mean, there's so many things. It was so much fun. I can't even tell you how much of a dream this movie was. Fans can expect to really just have the best time, have a really, really good laugh, to just have a lot of fun and maybe a little bit of emotion, which is a good thing. And I think this is a movie that everybody's really been needing for a while.
It feels amazing. I love London. It's a city that gets me excited every time I'm here, and also it's my first time I'm discovering the movie, so I'm just I'm double excited. I just don't know what to expect. The other cast members saw it and told me it was great, so I'm just here to enjoy sit back and enjoy the ride. It's a fun character because he's in his 30s, and he managed to arrive in his 30s and keep the same level of innocence, and he's so naive, and you don't get that a lot when you get to that age, and he just operates out of love, and it's a fun character to play. I just think it's important to tell beautiful stories, escapism, entertainment. We had a couple rough years, and people need to forget their obligations and have a good time. She's a dream. She's just she made the set such a safe place for me to try things, to improvise. She provided so much guidance, and she's so fun. Whenever I was trying things and improvising, she would follow me in my little nuances, and she just at your service in a scene, and she's a class act. I think it's not part of the film, but it's part of it. It's the New Year's Eve in Byron Bay. We were in Australia. I was discovering Australia, and we were there for Christmas and New Year's Eve because of the circumstances. And I just went to Byron Bay and had this amazing New Year's Eve with people, with Australians, and fell in love with the place.
I am so excited to be at this world premiere. It's actually so surreal and crazy, and I am stoked. I said stoked means I'm really stoked. Wren is Lily's best friend, and I like to call her a wild ride of a character. She really goes with the flow of everything and is just so excited that Lily is following her heart, and she was just so much fun to play. I really got to like improv and mess around, and my motto on the movie was more is more, because it always is. I think I silent screamed. I think I was like, wait, are we sure we're sending this email to the right person? And they were like, yes, it's for you. And I was like, wait, are we sure it's me? Like, are you sure? Like, you didn't spell something wrong. Like, this is not right. It was just so exciting and insane and surreal. And then getting to work with them was even better than the email was. And the email was insane. Kaitlyn is one of my closest friends in real life, so to get to play her best friend on screen is just an absolute dream. I am obsessed with her, and we got even closer on this movie. I'm obsessed with her family, I'm obsessed with her, I'm obsessed with her dog. I just love everything about that girl. She is heavenly. Well, they should expect some beautiful scenery, some beautiful people. I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about those movie stars and Kaitlyn Dever, and just a really good time. It's really escapist and fun and something we really have needed for a while and don't get that often.
I'm really happy and really gonna enjoy the movie that we made a year ago. Just really happy. Oh, it was nerve-wracking. I mean, the whole time it was surreal because I've known George Clooney's work since I was a little boy, you know, and I never thought I was ever gonna play a movie with him or even with Julia. So it was surreal, and it was an honor, and I mean, there were pros, so it was super easy for me to play as well, like coming from a background where I was just playing Indonesian movies. To be playing a first English movie with George Clooney and Julia Roberts, they kind of made me feel at ease. So yeah, it was wonderful. Oh, I thought it was every day. I mean, the first day we were doing the boat scene, and that was like big, and like usually when you have like a whole like boat scene or like a whole, you know, like a traveling scene, it's very complicated. So that was the first day, and I don't know. I thought everything went well, but it's always like oh, I'm driving the boat now and I have to follow this like 3 big boat and stuff, you know, like with the camera on it. So that was pretty memorable, and it was also the first day, you know, and you see George Clooney, I'm like, okay, George Clooney's life and Kaitlyn Dever's life is on my hands, you know. So yeah, it was pretty memorable. All called me that day. He was like, hey Max, so I want to be the first one to tell you you got the part. I was like, oh wow, I didn't, you know, but I was just happy. I was completely. I called everyone, all my friends in Bali, because I did grow up in Bali, and the fact that I was gonna do a movie about Bali, you know, kind of reminded me of my roots, because I do live in Jakarta now, which is not in Bali, you know. So it was a very like important moment, and yeah, it was great.
It feels insane to be here in London for the world premiere. It's a thrill, it's exciting and brilliant, and the guys came over, and that's amazing. So, and it's a good night, and the weather's great, it's all good. You beg, you kneel down. To get this cast together, you do nothing but beg. Yeah, no, I wrote them a letter pleading with them, and I did the really terrible thing. I wrote to them both at once, saying I was offering it to both of them, which you never do, because if one of them turns it down, the other one will. But thankfully, they both relented and said yes. They took pity on me. I have 2 daughters, and they're just at that age, and they're just getting on with their lives, and I'm having to let them go, and so, yeah, very much that. It's indecently fun. It was written for a big screen. I mean, it's lovely to get people back, because there's nothing like laughing in a room with lots of people. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's got gorgeous movie stars and hopefully a nice location, and it's widescreen and beautiful, but in the end, there's no feeling like sitting in a room with a lot of people laughing, and comedies just don't work as well in your sitting room or on a plane. Do you know what I mean?
Wren. I'm even Wren. We should do a Wren to Wren service. Yeah. George, you're right. These realities maybe even better than it looked. It's amazing. And we were in Australia, and it is, and we were allowed to do more is more on this one, which is so great. How did you describe Wren? I call her a wild ride and became my closest friend in real life and on screen, so it wasn't difficult at all to play her best friend. I wish I could play her best friend in every movie. She's awesome. There's a really lovely scene in the film with you and George Clooney as well at the bar.
I have a nasal strip.
The mystery is so Please give a warm welcome to Mr.
Bali because I just did work about the fact that I was going to do a movie about
Here we go. Please put your hands together, taking on the role of Lily. Please give a massive London welcome to Kaitlyn.
Kaitlyn, straight ahead, please. Kaitlyn, straight ahead again, please. Kaitlyn, straight ahead, please. Kaitlyn, straight ahead, please.
guys to the big screen. Please give a huge welcome to the red carpet, all Parker!
Kaitlyn, straight ahead, please. Kaitlyn, straight ahead again, please. Kaitlyn, straight ahead, please. Kaitlyn, straight ahead, please.
Playing David in Ticket to Paradise, it's George Clooney!
So that she will take care of us. And I think we did really shows that in the movie, and to remind us, because as a seaweed farmer, so I think that's his message.
He's got a good place, he's got a good heart, he's also got good
Participating to make this set such a safe place for us to try things. We felt so free and also we wish to associate when the camera was involved.
And you're right, please.
And how is it? Okay, we'll tell you where she's at. This is great to chat to you. Enjoy the walk. Kaitlyn, welcome back to London.
Hello! I didn't know it was hello.
Exactly. Sort of put a lot of expectations and pressure on herself, and it wasn't until she met the day that she was really able to and Sandy really but also
You're right, please.
there is a bit of magic here. Because it's two of them together is magic. True. And then
You're right.
I would say to Billie here as well, that everyone needs a Wren in their life. It's a slightly odd question. What do you want people to come out of the cinema feeling and take away from this film?
So you're saying, what do you want them to take away?